Welcome to the update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, the Grammys are done and dusted for another year with Silk Sonic and Olivia Rodrigo, the night's big winners. Soul singer Jon Batiste also won pretty big, taking out that coveted album of the year, beating out Billie Eilish, Kanye and even Taylor Swift. Now, Aussie dance trio Rufus Du Sol won their first Grammy for Best Dance Electronic Recording, while the night also included a pretty powerful surprise appearance from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Our musicians wear body armor. Instead of tuxedo, they sing to the wounded in hospitals, even to those who can't hear them, but the music will break through anyway.
The ceremony also paused to pay tribute to Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins following his sudden death last month in Colombia. To other news now, and a man and a boy are dead while a woman and a girl are in a critical condition. That's following a landslip in the Blue Mountains. One other girl has managed to walk out after the group of 5, believed to be family members, were all struck by falling rocks while walking at Wentworth Falls. The PM is refusing to give any hints about Election Day. That's despite speculation that he'll go to Government House this week. 2 new opinion polls show that Labor will be easily propelled into government next month, despite the budget being received well. An independent inquiry will be held into Australia's handling of the pandemic. 3 leading philanthropic groups are joining forces to fund the investigation into what was done well and what could be improved in the future. Meantime, a 4th COVID vaccine dose is now available for vulnerable Aussies. The second booster rollout has begun for people aged 65 and over, Indigenous and the immunocompromised. And Tasmanian Premier Peter Gutwein has announced his shock resignation from politics after more than 2 years in the top job managing his state's response to the pandemic. To sport now, and the coach of the Brisbane Broncos is denying claims that the NRL team has a culture problem after footage emerged of a scuffle between 2 players. Now, in entertainment news, as I was saying, Silk Sonic and Olivia Rodrigo were among the big winners of this year's Grammy Awards. Rodrigo actually beat out the Kid Laroi in the Best New Artist category, but it wasn't all bad news for the Aussies, with Rufus Du Sol taking home their first Grammy. Now, Doja Cat almost missed grabbing her award as she was in the bathroom.
I have never taken such a fast piss in my whole life.
Now, Bieber also hit the piano for this version of Peaches.
I took my chick up to the north, yeah, badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah, that's it.
Now, that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson.